Hey everybody, Dave here. On this video, we're going to talk about the tour box. Let's talk one of the cool features about the tour box. If you go to this and open up the console, you'll see that it has all the buttons on the tour box. You can see them all over here, but when you go over and highlight them, it highlights the button that you're going to program. You can program each one of these to your preference. So like right here, this knob here, what you're going to do is I have it programmed as it decreases and increases the brush size. So if I need to widen it or make it narrow, I can just twist it and it goes up and down. Then I have it so if I press on it, if I'm doing a layer mask and I want to subtract or add, I just have to push down on it and it changes between the black and the white. Nice feature. So, and then the other one here is for zooming in and out. So if I twist this one, it zooms in or zooms out. And if I press down on it, it makes it a full screen, the image a full screen. And so on. So, and then you go down to these ones, you'll see that this one is for the control button. This is going to be a shift button, alt, space, and as you know, it's kind of nice. So you turn around, if you want to change this to something else, you just click on this. You go over here, and let's say if I want to change it to the space bar, I just hit the space bar, and then there's the space bar. So now it says okay. So now it's a space bar. So when I hit that button, it's the same as hitting the space bar on the keyboard. Kind of nice. So I'm going to push it back to the control. So I just go over here and hit the control button. Now it goes back to control. So now I just hit this button for the control feature. And so on and so forth. And you go down and you see there's all kinds of combinations that you can select. If you go down here, you'll see that this here is going to be the save button that I have it programmed for. This makes me go to the stamp tool. This goes to the healing tool. This goes to the brush tool. I use this for undo and this to redo. You can program this any way you want so that it's fast. So you're not reaching all over the keyboard. It's all at your fingertips. So it makes it really quick. Kind of a cool thing to be able to do. So let's go over and show you how it all works. All right, let's take a look at how the tour box works. I'm just going to show you this. We got this picture of this moon. What I'm going to do is if I rotate this one right here, I can zoom out, zoom in if I choose to, so on and so forth, like this. If I need to get a full screen, I just push down on it. It goes to full screen. So now if I want to add a picture here, so to make this moon trail, what I'm going to go over here and do is, okay, I'm going to click this picture of the moon. I'm going to select all. Instead of having to go up here and go to select all I have to do here with the tour box, I have programmed to push this side button over here twice. It selects all. Then I can drag this picture up over here and drop it in here. Now it's too big of a picture, so I can just shrink it down so I can see how to size it up, size it in there real quick to match up. And then we just line them up. I know there's a faster way to do it, but then we can go over here and click right here. So now we've accomplished the first thing. So if we go over here now if I go over here and I say, okay, I want to deselect this, I have programs, so I push this side one and this one, and it deselects it. I go over here, double click, turn around and drag this one back over here, line it up, and then we, obviously I know there's a better way to do this, but I'm just doing it the slow way. So then we line it up, and then we're going to go back over here and light color, and then we've set this all in motion. Same thing, if we go back over here, if I want to deselect, boom, I go like this. If I want to expand this to full screen, I go like that. If I want to shrink it down or move it, it goes this way. So you just get to play with it any way you want, and you move it. You can shrink it down, go up and back and forth. If you want to undo something, you can go like that. Or you want to redo it, you hit this button. It's just simple. It makes things very simple instead of reaching for the keyboard over and all. It's all just right here for you to do what you want to do. You go over to the next one. That's, you know, since we have 3 already, we'll go over here to this one and say, okay, I'm gonna select all. Gotta move this one up and over here, and we're gonna drop it in here. So, just so I can't see it too well, so I'm gonna move it. Then I'm gonna adjust it, move it down to where I want to adjust it, and then, you know, move it over to where it's got to be. Right about, yeah, there. And then I'm going to go back over here. Instead of being normal, I'm going to click lighter color, and there it is. So then I go back to full size to see what it's like by just pushing this button down. So those are some of the really cool things about it. If I decided to get to the brush key, I can go down and select the brush. Now you'll see the size. You'll see if we could adjust this one, we can move it up and then in and out, and adjust the brush size. So it's kind of thing. And then if you watch, if I push down, you watch this right over here, it'll switch back and forth to the colors. If we were doing some layer mask or whatever, it goes back and forth. This really makes things so much easier than just reaching for the keyboard and making the adjustments and alt and all the things you do to make the adjustments. So this is one other thing. I'll show you another example here in a minute. Let's just go from here and continue on. All right, let's show you another example of how we can play with this tour box. So I take all the pictures, put them all in different layers here, and then I put layer masks on each one of them. So what we're going to do now is do it another way, and I'll show you just how the tour box works in another version. So we're going to turn this one on. So now we know that we have a layer underneath that we want to expose this portion of the moon down here. So we go onto the layer mask, click on this. Now you can see that we can adjust the brush size by just turning this knob. Now if you watch right here, if I push down on this knob, it changes between black and white. So right now we're going to go in here and say, oh great, I can't, it's a little small, so let's just zoom in. So I zoom in some. And then we're going to move it down a little bit so we know that the moon that we're trying to expose is right here. So we're going to try to expose it. We're going to activate the brush, and now we've exposed it. So now you can see right here we've exposed a little too much, and now that the black's coming back in. So we want to zoom in some more, the best we can, and then we're going to make a smaller brush. Now we're going to convert this to the white because we know that that's going to make it go back, come back. So then we're just going to go right along here and fix where we went too far and clean it up a little bit. It's not going to be perfect. We're doing this kind of rushed, but we're going to clean it up. So we clean that up. All right. So then we're going to zoom back out. So now we see that we've done a pretty good job there. So now let's just go here and say, okay, we're going to expose the next mask. So we got this one now. So we got another moon. So we hit the layer mask, and we know that we're going to try to expose the moons up here. So let's zoom in some more. We're going to switch this back to black. Probably a bigger brush size might work. We're going to expose the moons that we've just underneath now, that we've created before. So now we know that we're going to create this. Boom. Now we know that we went too far some places. So let's do this. Let's zoom in, decrease the brush size, switch the color, and we're going to clean it up where we missed. So we're just going to do it quick, but I think you get the concept of what we're doing here. So clean this up. Just a quick cleanup. Then zoom back out. We did a pretty good job. So now we're going to move it over here a little bit. Now we're going to do the last one. So we're going to activate the next layer and hit the layer mask. Now that the brush is too small, we're going to widen it up. We're going to switch colors back to black by pushing the button. And then we're going to expose our other moons from underneath by moving the layer mask. So then we created it. Obviously we did it again, so we're going to zoom in, decrease the brush size, click the color difference, go back to the white, clean it up the best we can. If we were doing it, we would probably do a better job, but I'm not really worried about it too much. So now if I tap the bottom button, there's what we created. And so we've done all the brush sizes and whatever else. And then if we decide to save, we just save it to here, and it tells you what you want to save it as, and so on and so forth. So that's one of the advantages of the tour box. It's all right here. It's not reaching up to the keyboards and all the things. So it's kind of a really nice tool. All right, everybody. That's the whole video on the tour box to tell you what I thought of it and all that. So hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a like or subscribe. If not, let me know what I did that you would like to see different. So thanks for your time. Have a great day. Take care.